Hey guys, what's up? Dingo Crikey here with another commentary video. This time I'm going to be discussing some news on Transformers Robots in Disguise, which officially confirms that the series will in fact be cut short. So yeah, a little while ago we did have some report from the MIP Junior Conference that Robots in Disguise probably would have its second season cut short and that there were no plans for a third season afterwards. We weren't 100% sure whether it was official or not, but I did a video on it, gave some of my thoughts, and it looks as though we do have the official news that Robots in Disguise will have its second season cut short and probably even shorter than expected, dwindling it down to 16 episodes and then an additional movie which is estimated to be about 60 minutes in all, the length of 3 episodes. Also, there's no sign of a season 3 in sight, so it does look pretty official at this point that the show will be canceled. You can look at the article on TF World 2005. I'll have a link posted in the description below. It seems to come from Hasbro Studios, so yeah, we can probably be pretty sure about this one. At this point, we don't know the official reason. I mean, some people say the toys aren't selling well, though I don't think we have exact sales figures. We did have a revenue chart released by Hasbro a few days ago that I covered in my video discussing the TF5 logo, which you can check out if you're interested. And, you know, the viewership for the show doesn't seem to be high even for a Cartoon Network show, and yeah, you know, Cartoon Network seems to have screwed the show, but nevertheless, we don't know 100% for sure, but it doesn't seem like the show has been all that successful, and Hasbro seems to want to also focus on some other projects, which we'll get into a little bit later. But either way, this is definitely some pretty poignant news for a lot of people, myself included, as someone who has basically followed the series all the way through, watched all the episodes. Some people are going to be happy about this, some not. Main point I could say is that it doesn't surprise me too much. I mean, the show really can't seem to catch a break. I mean, maybe they'll just cancel the second season at this rate. You know, probably won't happen, but who knows? It doesn't seem to be going good for RID. And now it's being shortened even more, of course, into 16 episodes as opposed to 19. I mean, this might be a negative in one way that we're going to get fewer episodes, fewer weeks of seeing new episodes on, that kind of thing. But I do think there's a lot of positive in this because if they're going to condense it into a movie, at least we know there's going to be a cohesive plot in that 60-minute period that will hopefully give the series a conclusive ending rather than just kind of, you know, ending it with another episode of the week or a simple two-parter. This is sort of like getting a 3-part ending, so that is kind of cool in my opinion. My general thoughts, you know, of course, I kind of predicted this would happen, even from the series inception, just by the way it looked, the reaction to it, and the more video clips we've seen. And, you know, the big nail in the coffin was, well, it was being aired on Cartoon Network. I think it's unfortunate. It hasn't really been the greatest series, but even if it's just decent, I mean, it's sad to see a Transformers cartoon get canceled. And as I discussed in my video, 5 things that Robots in Disguise did right, I think there are some really positive attributes that the show brought into the Transformers franchise, and hopefully those ones will be carried on. But, you know, I guess we'll have to see. In contrast, however, I couldn't really see the series going on too long just because of the nature of the show so far. It really doesn't seem like there's a whole lot they could do. You know, they're going to hunt down Decepticons and then maybe introduce a new gimmick for the show. I mean, yeah, they could start following more serialized storylines, but I don't think they could really get too dark with the way our idea is, make really in-depth stories. It just would feel kind of weird for the show, so I don't want to see it canceled, but I don't think it's something that should have ran what they're originally planning for, like 78 episodes, unless somehow it did get really good. Now, I could kind of say I would be excited that we're going to be getting some new Transformers cartoon, but with the Machinima series, it doesn't really look like we needed this to happen, because the Machinima series looks like it's going to be pretty good, at least from the sounds, but we haven't really seen a whole lot. There's some things that sound a little sketchy about it, But overall, in theory, it sounds cool. Now, in place of Robots in Disguise, we still have some time to cover before we have Transformers 5 coming out. So, they're probably going to do a new series. What I've heard, what seems to be rumored right now, is that it's going to be something based within the movieverse, the universe of Bayformers, and it's going to be a prequel series. I'll need to look into this a little bit more, but I definitely want to do a video on it if it comes out to be true. Once again, we haven't really heard much at this point, but yeah, I definitely have some thoughts on that, and I want to discuss it in a future video. But that's really all I have to say for this one. It is kind of unfortunate, however predictable, and at least the series should be getting some sort of a conclusive end. At least we hope it does. All I have to say for now, you guys can of course leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Happy about the news, sad about it, and do you have any thoughts on the possible movie-based cartoon? If you have any topic suggestions for that, things that you would like to see happen, questions you'd like to ask me about what I think might happen, you can leave them in the comment section as well. You can also drop off any suggestions about the Machinima series, even though we don't know much at this point. Topic suggestions pertaining to Transformers 5 or other Transformers-related media. If you're interested in more videos such as this one, discussing news on Transformers Robots in Disguise, then you can check out the previous videos on my channel and keep up with my YouTube page and Twitter page for regular updates. Anyways, that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon.